Good afternoon, everyone. Hey, it's Dr. Adrienne with Healthy Living Chiropractic. Hope everybody's enjoying this beautiful spring day we've got here in Minnesota and everywhere else. So I hope everyone's enjoying it. It's lovely. It's fantastic. I can't wait to go outside. But today we're going to be talking about kind of the downside of detoxing. So April is kind of our spring cleaning month. We're talking about detoxing here in the office. Today is actually day one of our Healthy Living Chiropractic kind of sponsored detox program. Our office manager, Heather, is kind of spearheading and leading a group of 9 patients of ours who are doing a detox. It's not customizable. It's kind of a one size fits all. It's basically a 10-day program through Metagenics, and there's a diet component, so food elimination diet. Essentially, you can't eat the bad stuff. A whole food supplement and a supplement to kind of help to clear the toxins from the body. And we've got some people that are doing that, and they've all getting started today. So yay, good luck to all of you guys. But today we're going to be talking about kind of what some of the negative effects are of detoxing. So while that's one type of detox that we do in our office, there's another one with the quantum nutrition testing that I'm doing in our office. We're looking at doing a lot of cleaning of parasites, kind of pulling mold out of people's bodies, as well as other types of things such as bacteria, potentially some Lyme, things like that. Heavy metals, other kinds of chemicals get stored in your body, and you want to detoxify those. So we can help with those. And in our office, we do more customized programs. So there's kind of the general programs, and then there's more customizable programs. But each of them do have a downside. And what can happen is, while detoxing is really good for your body, too much, too fast can be bad. So what can happen is if the body isn't eliminating or draining properly, when those toxins are kind of pulled out of the cells and brought into the body, that can then create problems. When you decide to stop eating sugar, all of a sudden you decide to stop drinking alcohol, caffeine, all of those things, while you may feel great for the first day or two, day 3, day 4, day 5, you may start to feel like crap because the body's used to eating these things and your body's producing these byproducts, and it's kind of building up in the body. So one thing that we can do is make sure that the body's draining so we can get those things cleared out properly. One thing that can happen too, especially if you're doing a parasite cleanse, which I never recommend that anybody do any sort of parasite or mold or heavy metal detoxing without using a trained professional as a guide to kind of walk them through it. Because what can happen is if you start to kill off parasites, then what they do is they release an endotoxin that is actually very harmful for us. So after they die, then those toxins can then build up. If your body is not draining properly, those toxins can stay inside your body and create what's called a Herxheimer reaction or a die-off reaction. And if that doesn't drain properly, it can make symptoms that are actually sometimes worse than what you're experiencing. So we'll see patients that experience headaches, fatigue, rashes on their skin because the body's trying to release it. You can also see issues like flu-like symptoms or joint pain, irritability, brain fog. Those kinds of things can all happen when the toxins that the body is supposed to be releasing stay inside for too long. That's the problem, and that's what we're going to talk about today, is ways to drain those. So our drainage pathways are, through the digestive tract. So obviously coming out via feces, our kidneys, so coming out via urine. Your liver is your number one detoxifying organ. If there's a lot of things built up in there and it doesn't drain properly, there's a lot of blood vessels inside the liver. If it's not draining properly, then that can build up, then creating these reactions that are negative. In addition, our skin is a huge detoxifying organ. You can start seeing rashes and things just coming out of the skin if we're not able to properly to drain. You could also see acne, or like I mentioned, eczema. Those kinds of are reactions to things that not being able to properly be drained. So the things that you guys can do is you can obviously come talk to me. I've got some really amazing supplements that can help with that. I would never recommend ever starting a detox program if you're not going to the bathroom or pooping basically every day. I talk about poop a lot with my patients. I've actually got a lovely little, I don't know if you guys have seen this before, but this is the Bristol poop chart. It basically talks about the different levels where you ideally want to be. This one I think is kind of fun because it gives colors. Green light is obviously where you want to be, but if you've got the pebbles or if you're not going every day, you are constipated. If they're lumpy and if they're not necessarily smooth and soft, you're constipated. You're not going as well as you should. There is a drainage issue there. Conversely, if you're on the opposite side and things are very liquidy, you don't want that because you're not absorbing things properly. So if you, before you want to start any sort of detox program, if you do not have the nice, smooth, soft, aha types of bowel movements, you want to talk to me. I can help you with certain supplements for that. A couple of my favorites. Bowel Mover by Cellcore. Love this one. It does exactly what it says. It works like a charm. Colon Clear is another one. Aren't these names awesome? Those are for your digestive tract. But if you want to get into, I've got KL Support, which is kidney liver, by far my favorite supplement. It is amazing. I am out of it. I've got more coming. Advanced TEDCA, great for the liver. Lymph Tone 2 for your lymphatic system. If you're noticing a lot of swelling or edema, that is a sign that your body is toxic and your lymphatic system needs to drain. Here's also Lymph Active. So a bunch of things that we have in our office to help people to increase their drainage. There's things you can do on your own. So infrared saunas are great. Also doing coffee enemas. Dude, they're amazing. I've seen a lot of research on coffee enemas. Dry brushing kind of helps with clearing out that lymphatic system. Nasal flushes using like a Navage can kind of help clear out that nasal passage. And then castor oil packs are another thing you can do on your own. Literally taking castor oil, putting it on your organs, it's amazing. I'll probably do a live just on that alone. So kind of in summary, detoxing is wonderful. It's springtime. It's time to clean and detox your body, which is what we're trying to do. But you want to do it safely. You want to make sure that you've got proper drainage. If you don't have that, give me a call. I highly recommend, if you want to do a detox program, to reach out to a holistic health practitioner who does deal with nutrition. I do a lot of personalized programs, and that's kind of what we're specializing in. If you have questions and you want to have a discussion on whether or not you'd like to detox or what types of things to do, please feel free to reach out to me. Would love to talk to you. So I hope everyone has a great day. Enjoy the sunshine. Bye.